What is going on, guys? How are you? Welcome back to the channel and to another video. Today I'll be having a go at modding the humble budget Casio. First of all, I want to say a big thanks to Kenneth over at SKXMod for making this possible and allowing me to turn two Casio legends into literally, as Nico would say it, god tier watches. If you're watching this video in the new year, Happy New Year. If you're not watching this video in the new year, then thanks again for watching and please subscribe. It really helps. So, in case you missed the dozens of videos already out on the SKX mods, let me quickly fill you in on what they do. So, SKX mods provides modding kits for various Seikos, Apple Watches, and for our interest today, Casios. From cases to straps to modules to faceplates, literally everything you need to create the perfect Casio. In case you don't feel like you're brave enough to build your own Casio, they also do complete builds if you don't want to venture out to do your own stuff. Depending how you look at it, but for the complete build you would spend $200, and some of you might think that maybe it's too much money for a Casio, especially that one that is not a G-Shock. But bear with me, because I think it's worth all the money. If you want, you can reduce the cost if you already own the module and only want something as simple as the case swap. But look, you might say it's too expensive, but trust me, like I said, this is all worth it. You're getting proper specs here with sick quality materials and amazing finishing. Let's get into it. So the process is actually relatively simple. You go on the website, you order piece by piece what you need, and they'll send it to you alongside some tools. Well, all the tools, not just some tools that you need to complete the build, including gaskets and spare screws, and actually spares for the gaskets. For this build, I was kind of boring and went for the all metal, but to spice things up a bit, I went for the brushed and polished cases. You won't need any instructions here because this is, in my opinion, third grade difficulty level, and if you're worried about damaging anything, those Casio modules are genuinely a bullet. In the box is pretty straightforward. You get the ordered parts, tools like screwdrivers and tweezers, screws, and again, gaskets and spares like I mentioned for all of these. For the building process, you don't need any finger condoms, but I do recommend buying or using a puffer just to make sure that you don't get any dust in the case. We hate dust. Dust is never pleasant for anyone. A couple of things you should be conscious though when putting this together. For the case back, you should use the provided screws that come in the kit in the little bag. The number two thing, before closing, make sure that the movement sits flush in the case and the buttons are working properly. And then after that, you're pretty much good to go. Now, with the building out of the way, let's take a closer look at the specs. Starting with the case. All cases are proper adaptations of the model they're modding and have hardening coating of 980 HP on the hardening scale. I also have the black PVD coated version, and this thing took a proper beating and still mint for a Casio. We all know how much you beat a Casio, and this thing still looks immaculate. On top of this, you also have sapphire crystal to add to your scratch proof concept to keep this looking like new for a very long time. I should mention that you can choose various colors for the displays to pair and match with the straps and with the front plates to create that watch that suits your style in this case. In terms of comfort, even with the added weight, these are still one of the most comfortable watches you can wear. The FKM rubber is super durable and soft enough to provide you with maximum levels of comfort all day. I honestly haven't had a FKM rubber strap that is as good as this one. If you happen to opt for one of the bracelets, you're again not short on comfort, and you get to keep all your arm hairs because these are solid links and they won't pull on anything. These solid links come with screw pins to adjust with a milled clasp. I've seen some reviews where people had some problems with the screws, but honestly, everything for me was just as smooth as butter. Outside of the comfort, I do think that the bracelet elevates not just the watch and the premium feel, but the entire experience as a whole when you're putting this together. So with that out of the way, guys, what are my final conclusions on SKX mods? Look at it this way. It's very simple to go on AliExpress and buy modding kits for pretty much all watches that are moddable. If that's even a word. Is moddable a word? But I can 100% say and confirm that you won't find anything as good as this. The quality is beyond anything you'll find anywhere. Everything fits, and once the build is complete, it feels like the watch came like that out of the factory. This to me is why the $200 price tag is pretty much worth it. I might sound a bit picky, but up until I had the modded versions of these two watches, I never actually considered the models as good as and as iconic as they are, watches that are worthy of my collection. Because of that, I think you should definitely consider SKXMod and at least get a strap or something just to figure out and see the quality for yourself. With that out of the way, guys, that was my review of SKX mods. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what do you think about them. If you have any watches that you've bought or anything that you bought off SKX mods to mod your Casios or anything, let me know your opinion down below. Thank you very much for watching. Click a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't so, and Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.